Hi, good morning. Hi, I'm Kristin Omdahl, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 611. If you're joining me live, please say hello. Let me know if you're crafting this morning. Let me know if you have questions for me, or just say hello. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Melissa and Judy and Rita. Good morning. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Judy. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Lily and Naomi. Hi, Joe and Linda. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Christine. Hi, Liz. Hi, Becky. Happy Friday, everybody. Hi, Judy and Carrie Mate. Hi, Kim. Hi, Val, Cindy, Thea. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Hi, G. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Naomi. Hi, Nora Sue. Good morning, Grace. Hi, Julia. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Maribel. I'm getting a reminder on my phone that Marlon's birthday is tomorrow. Yes, I know it's Marlon's birthday tomorrow. Yay! Hi, Gay. Marlon turns 18 tomorrow, and he has requested a homemade chocolate cake with raspberry filling and chocolate ganache frosting. How good does that sound? So I need to go shopping for all of that today and start baking tonight. Hi, Marianne. Hi, I missed a name. Thank you, Christine. Yes, happy birthday, Marlon. I can't believe he's going to be 18. Hi, Bad Sport. Thank you. Yes, of course you can stay and learn to watch, learn to crochet and knit. We'd love to have you here. Uh, oh, Patricia, your son's the Gemini as well. Yes, doesn't that cake sound delicious? I'm going to make homemade chocolate cake, homemade raspberry filling, and homemade chocolate ganache for the icing. It's going to be wonderful. Yes. Joe's husband is a Gemini too. Wonderful. Geminis are fun and playful people if you don't take them too seriously, right? Happy birthday, Liz. Another birthday. Happy 18th birthday to Marlon. Can't believe it's been 18 years. A lot of reflection when your child turns 18. It's been a little emotional for me, but you guys know I'm an emotional person. uh, a lot of reflecting and thinking about everything that we've done for 18 years. And, as a parent, all I can hope is that I taught him right from wrong, right? Ultimately, because you really can't control anything else a child is going to do as they become an adult. So you just hope that you've taught them right from wrong. And I think I have. Everything else he can do on his own. Yes, so hopefully everybody saw the Vanna White interview yesterday on the podcast. What'd you think? Did you like the interview? Did you learn something new about Vanna? I've been a humongous fan of Vanna White for many years. In fact, I first read her autobiography in the mid 80s when she just came onto the scene and was, you know, when Vanna Mania was going on, right? Does everybody remember that? When she became the game show hostess on Wheel of Fortune and had this overnight household name and was so popular. And so I bought her autobiography when I was 15 years old because I was a teenage model, and I knew that she had started out as a model, and I thought maybe there's something that I can glean from her experiences to maybe give me some insight on how to be more successful in my career. And so I bought her book, and I just learned so much from her. She's so humble and down to earth, but hardworking. And, she had some challenges that came along the way as she was pursuing her dreams, but she always stayed focused and always stayed determined and always worked hard to just get past whatever she was going through and not give up on her dreams. And that stuck with me. And I read it at such a young age, and it just really stuck with me. The other thing that we had in common was that we both learned how to crochet from a grandmother at a very young age, but then gave up on it and went back to it years later. I had had like a 1 hour lesson with one of my grandmothers when I was like 7 or 8 years old, and never stuck with me. And it wasn't until in my late 20s when I was pregnant and living overseas that I wanted to learn how to crochet to make baby stuff for Marlon. So we had that in common as well. And both have our own yarn lines now, although they're different sizes and came about in different ways. But I've really looked up to her for most of my adult life, and I've always been inspired by the fact that no matter how successful or how much money she's made or how famous she's become, she's always stayed humble, she's always stayed kind, and she's always found a way to use her platform to give back and help other people. And so I was so honored to be able to interview her yesterday, to tell her how much I appreciate everything she's done, and to show you guys some of the amazing things she's done, like raise $2 million for charity through her Vanna's Choice yarn. If you didn't know that already, I am so proud to be able to share that information with all of you. Thank you, Jill. I worked on my questions for the whole weekend, and I only found out that I was going to get to do the interview late last week. So I only had a couple days to prepare. But, you know, because now, granted, I'm not the same size celebrity she is, so don't misunderstand what I'm about to say. But because I've been interviewed in my business so many times, I can appreciate a good interview and a bad interview. I know when someone has well thought out questions or makes it interesting for me and makes me want to share, or when someone talks too much about themselves in an interview. And so it was really important to me to not tell Vanna about me and not tell her about why were similar. It was important to me to research and understand and know what was really cool about her already, to be able to ask her about it and share that with everybody else. So I'm so glad that you all realize, kind of appreciated how much thought went into the questions, because I didn't expect everybody to know that. I just did it from my heart. But in the comments yesterday, so many people said that they appreciated my thoughtful questions and thought it was a good interview. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. That is a very special compliment for me, because I really did put a lot of thought and research into it, because it was so important to me to share an amazing human being and what that amazing human being is doing to make the world a better place. That's powerful if it's done right. Thank you, Patricia. I've wanted to add an interview element to the podcast for a really long time now. And I have to say, last year, I'll tell you a little bit about the backstory. Last year, I thought about doing an interview component for the podcast because I think it would be a really interesting thing to do. And we've talked about it here before. And I always said Vanna White was always my #1 choice to interview first. And so when I started reaching out to celebrities and other successful people and other people in different walks of life that use crafting in different components of their lives, I reached out to Vanna on Facebook Messenger, and she replied. She was one of the only famous people that replied to me. And she said, no, I can't do that right now, but here's the name of my publicist. And I was like, wow, that's not a no. That's just a not right now. So I took that as a positive, reached out to her publicist. She got back to me and said, no, not right now. I said, okay. And so I wasn't sure if that was ever going to become a yes. I kind of just put it on the back burner, like we talk about all the time. And I heard from her publicist last week, and she said, how about next week? And I was like, okay, wonderful. Is this Virginia? Oh, that's wonderful, Virginia. Thank you. All right, so now the next thing I wanted to tell you is how awesome that she incorporates things in her life that we do and we talk about here. She loves to journal. How much did you love hearing her journaling story? And what an amazing idea she had to make individual journal diaries for her children. How precious is that, right? I thought that was amazing. We talked about Zen projects. She loves to do Zen projects in her crocheting. Did you guys love seeing that tie-in to what we already do here too? She could totally be one of our friends, right? Doesn't she just totally fit in with us? I thought that was so special. So, does anybody have any questions about any of that? Otherwise, I wanted to bring up something else about it. Thank you, Joyce. It was really special. I worried all weekend that I was going to get choked up, and I did. But, you know, how do you plan to make sure that those back burner projects are remembered? That is a great question. Staying organized, keeping your lists. I think, like Vanna talked about yesterday too, the way she balances her home and work life and her crafting life and everything else is staying organized. And that's the other thing that the Create, Share, Inspire notebooks are great for, is making your lists, or however you want to make your lists. You can do it on your phone, you can do it on a pad of paper, you can make lists anywhere, but staying organized is the key to not forgetting stuff. I actually don't have a great memory, and I feel like the older I get, the more forgetful I am, and so I really rely on my list. Oh, Christine, I was completely nervous at first. Are you kidding? I don't think I slept much last week in anticipation. I was definitely nervous in fact, when the recording started for the interview, I didn't cut out the beginning saying hi, like I was not trying to polish this up for you guys. That was legit the first time I saw Vanna's face and said hello to her. So yes, it was not as professional as it could have been, but you all know me. You know how excitable I am. Yes, Nora Sue, I do think that I will have some new project bags in the future. Yes. I do have those beautiful metallic tote bags still available, and they're really, really deeply discounted on sale, so if you want some of those. But yeah, the drawstring project bags, they will be coming back. I think I missed another question. Did I miss another big question? I'll wait a second before we move on. Oh, and how about the fact that she likes to make note cards like we do, and she likes to make cards? Wasn't that awesome too? Yes, Christine, that's the next thing I wanted to talk about after we make sure there's no more questions, is I want to put together a thank you gift for Vanna, and I've already talked to her publicist. Her publicist I'm able to mail it to the publicist, so it'll get directly to Vanna instead of going through fan mail. Yes, bag tags are also a great way for staying organized. Don't forget about the bag tags with the heart-shaped carabiner clips. That's another great way to stay organized on your bags, because once you back burner something, chances are you're not going to remember what size hook or needles you used, or what size of the pattern you used, or the color names of the yarns. There's lots of reasons to keep those bag tags on your project bags so that you can remember exactly what you used. So those are deeply discounted right now too. The bag tags are on sale, and so are the refills of extra tags. Another great way to stay organized. Thank you for that reminder, Judy. So what I was going to say is I wanted to put together a thank you gift for Vanna, and although she's under contract to work with Lion Brand, I don't know if she would want a gift of yarn, and that's fine. I wouldn't want to force anything on anybody, certainly not someone under contract. Would never want to make her feel uncomfortable. But I was thinking that she might like my Create, Share, Inspire notebooks and the beautiful rainbow pens that go with them. And I thought that making her a handmade note card with a crochet motif or two on the front might be fun, and maybe even making her some extra note cards with crochet motifs in case she wanted to give them to other people as thank yous. What else do you think would be a good idea in there? I thought about doing handmade note cards for her and the Create, Share, Inspire notebooks with the pens. Does anybody else? I feel like, oh, and maybe a cat toy. What about making her one of the catnip mousy toys that I made for Bjorn and Becker? Make one for her cat Stella. Would that be a good idea too? Make one in Be So Baby yarn. So I thought the Create, Share, Inspire notebooks, the pens, a crochet note card, and a cat toy, right? I think that's plenty, right? I don't want to go over the top and be weird. But I thought it might be fun to bring this up to all of you and get your input, because I thought it would be fun for us to work on it together. And when I won't ship it until I show you everything that I put together too. What do you think of that? I'll try to work on all of it this weekend, but I promise not to ship it, and we'll pack the box up together. How does that sound? Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, but she uses her own yarn, so I don't want to make her feel weird sending her yarn that she's under contract. Not that I mean, she's under contract with her own yarn. Maybe earrings too, someone said. Yeah. Oh yeah, she does have a sweet tooth. That's a good point. I have read that she has a sweet tooth. Oh, the Palmer bookmark. Yep, that's not a bad idea either. She does like to read. Yeah, I know. I worry about making her feel uncomfortable sending her yarn. I don't want her to feel, but I don't know. We'll see what you guys have for feedback. But you know, you don't want to force yourself on anybody. And I feel like if I sent her yarn when she's already told me she's under contract with Lion Brand exclusively, I wouldn't want to feel like I was being pushy. Does that make sense? Yeah, laundry bag's a good idea. Yep, that is a good idea. Thanks, Patricia. Yeah, making her some gifts with my yarn is fine, but not giving her the yarn. Oh yeah, Wrapture's a good idea too. I think the cat toy she'll really like. She's a kitty. She's a kitty lover. Yeah, respecting her contract. She's already told me no because of the contract. So that was the first thing we talked about. One of the first things we talked about when she first replied to me last year. So I would like to respect that. No, I could make her something with Be So Fine bling or Be So Sporty bling. That I could do. All right, well, I think it's time to show you guys something else. I have new colors of 3 different yarns to show you this morning. I have a bunch of new colors in Be So Sporty Gold Bling, and I have a couple new colors in Be So Sporty Silver Bling, and I have 1 new color in Be So Lush Yarn. So let's get started on that. Look at all these cuties. So we're gonna do Be So Sporty Gold Bling first, which is my number 2 sport weight yarn. 100% bamboo with a thread of pure silver applied right into the yarn, but the silver thread is painted gold in this one. This is Jaded Peacock. How incredibly luscious is this teal? It's dark, but teal and that pop of gold, silver thread. It's color gold, but it's a silver thread. The gold and teal looks absolutely rich together. It looks royal and rich. This is Jaded Peacock colorway in Be So Sporty Gold Bling. It is just luscious. We've done this colorway over the years in Be So Sporty yarn, but with the gold, like, melt my heart. Then we have classic blue in Be So Sporty Gold Bling, and that rich blue with the gold, also fabulous. And we have Caribbean turquoise with the gold thread. And I'm just so in love with the fact that Caribbean turquoise turns a little darker and a little more mysterious with the gold. When we use it with the silver, it's a brighter color. And it just, oh, I don't know, it just adds a little bit of mystery. It definitely has a mermaid vibe to me. I think it is just stunning. I love that. And so then we've got a speckle yarn. This I'm calling Desert Rose. It has a beautiful champagne sandcastle kind of color for the base, and then bright berry speckles in it. How gorgeous is that? With the gold thread, it is just magical. We're calling this Desert Rose. gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Then we have Glacier Bay. This has indigo blue and turquoise and silver, and then that pop of gold thread, really deep and luscious. The colors look so beautiful together. That's Glacier Bay. Then we have gold on gold. This is pure gold with the thread of gold thread in it, or silver thread but painted gold. The gold on gold is just so rich and shimmery. I can't get over how simple and beautiful and elegant this is. I hope it shows on camera. It is just elegant. I absolutely love it. Then 2 stories coming up here. The next one is totally different color. This is Pirate's Cove, and we've combined a black, like a scruff of a pirate's beard, or maybe his big black boots, or his hat, or maybe his treasure chest is black, but then all the jewel tones of the treasure you would find with a pirate. So we've got jewel tones of emerald and sapphire and ruby and some gold, and then all tied together with the gold thread. It's just stunning. And since this is a little different, I thought that I would work up a swatch for you to get an idea of it. And this is what it's looking like in my swatch so far. Really, really cool. It would make a beautiful evening shawl or evening top, wouldn't it? So beautiful. And then I know everybody's been so excited to see more Key West colorway coming back, and I wanted to show you 2 things about it. First of all, we did it in Be So Sporty Bling Gold and Be So Sporty Bling Silver, and which gives me an opportunity to show you how different a color looks with the silver thread to the gold thread. And I should have brought out Caribbean turquoise with the silver thread to compare with the gold one, but we can do that another time. But here's side by side Key West colorway. This is it in silver, and this is it in gold. Do you see how the colors change? The gold and the silver thread really do lighten up, or they make the colors cooler or warmer. So in the silver, it shows the colors on the cooler side, and then with the gold thread, it makes them appear warmer. This is the same exact colorway, but done in Be So Sporty Silver Bling and Be So Sporty Gold Bling. So then this is our final color that's new in Be So Sporty Gold Bling. We still have some existing colors as well, but these are our 8 new colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so those are the 8 new colors, and we can open them up in a second as well. But next I wanted to show you the 2 new colors in Be So Sporty Silver Bling, and that would be Key West and Ice Blue. And the ice blue is really beautiful on its own, but also coordinates beautifully with the Key West colorway. There's a little bit of that icy blue color in there. Isn't that pretty? And then we have 1 new color in Be So Lush right now. Now, we've got lots of stuff coming still, but this is what I had ready, and this color has been on major wait lists, so really excited to bring it back. Sandcastle in Be So Lush yarn. Which is that beautiful, cool tone, neutral color, natural color, really soft, beautiful. The yarn is so soft and squishy too. So would you like me to open up the colors so that you can see them next? You can do that. So we'll go backwards now. So here's Be So Lush yarn in color Sandcastle, back in stock. Not a new color, but a back in stock color. Now granted, when they come back in stock, they are obviously a different dye lot than the previous one, because they're hand dyed. But having said that, if you like the color. Okay, and here are the 2 Be So Sporty Bling Silver. Be So Lush is a combination of cotton and bamboo. It's a blend. This is Blue Ice and Be So Sporty Silver yarn, and this is Key West in Be So Sporty Silver yarn. Lush is #1 fingering weight, like Be So Fine yarn. It's a substitute. It's same weight, same yardage. Okay, so these are the 2 new Be So Sporty Silver, Key West, and Ice Blue. Thank you, Lydia. Yeah, the Pirate's Cove is a fun new color. Very dark and mysterious and a little sexy too. Okay, so there we'll go on to opening up the Sporty Bling Golds now. We'll start with Key West. Yeah, ice blue looks gorgeous on the silver. Really gorgeous. Here's Key West in Be So Sporty Gold Bling. Here's Desert Rose in Be So Sporty Gold Bling. This has like a sandcastle kind of color base, maybe a little warmer than that. Well, the gold thread really makes it warm up. And then we've got those speckles of the berry rose color. So that we're calling that Desert Rose. And then we have Glacier Bay, which has the indigo that we all loved in Meteor Shower, but we've got it with a splash of turquoise and some silver and some cream. And this is with Be So Sporty Gold Bling, so it's got the gold thread in it as well. And then we have Caribbean Turquoise. All the yarns are still on sale, and free shipping promotion still applies to orders over $75 US and orders over $150 international, and all the sale prices are automatic too, so no coupon codes required. This is Be So Sporty Gold Bling in Caribbean Turquoise. And then we have Pure Gold in Be So Sporty Bling Gold. The gold on gold is just luscious. I love it. And then we have Classic Blue. Beautiful classic blue color. Be So Sporty Gold Bling with the thread of pure silver that is painted gold. Just gorgeous. And then we have Jaded Peacock, which is just that. It is peacock teal. Absolutely deep, rich, royal, gorgeous, and with that thread of gold, teal and gold just looks so beautiful together anyway, but just stunning, stunning color, really deep, but just that, oh, perfect teal, love it. And then we have Pirates Cove, which has black and green and blue and red and all tied together with that thread of silver painted gold. Be So Sporty Bling yarn, Be So Sporty Gold Bling yarn in color Pirates Cove. And here they are all together then. And we still have other colors in stock as well. These are just the new colors. So we have, this is all Be So Sporty Gold Bling, Key West, Desert Rose, Glacier Bay, Caribbean Turquoise, Pure Gold, Classic Blue, Jaded Peacock. I want to make something for myself so badly, and I don't even know which color to choose. You guys want to help me pick? This is Pirates Cove. What color do you think I should make something in? I know, I want something in every color. I want something in every color of every yarn, always. It's so hard. Pirates Cove, everyone say, several, Pirates Cove, all right. Did you need something, Marlon? Just come talk to me, it's fine. Everyone, I'm sure everybody would like to wish you a happy birthday. Come say hi to everybody. Show them it's your 18th birthday tomorrow. They miss you. You don't cook with me anymore. Look who's here. It's the birthday boy.
Hi. How many viewers you got?
I don't know, 85?
85.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy gonna be a man. But,
Yep. Be an adult tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Mom's making you a special cake. I told everybody about the cake that I'm making for you.
Oh yes. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Look at all those happy birthday messages. You see all of them?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you everybody.
It's exciting.
Look at all those emojis you're getting too.
Yeah. Is Pack and Ship open right now?
They open probably at 9. Yeah, so yeah.
Alright, because if I go, I might just do that then.
Okay.
Just get them all done.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, bye.
Bye. Love you.
Bye, guys.
You see the card too then?
The card.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'll need the car at some point later today to buy stuff to make a cake. When will you be back? Don't make me ride my bike to the grocery store. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Marlon. All right. Does anybody have any questions? I think everybody would like to see a sample garment made in Pirates Cove Be So Sporty gold bling, and I agree. I'm really excited about the new color, and I'm thinking about making a super simple summery top with it. Yeah, Nora Sue, it's real life, exactly. Yeah, super simple summer top that we can all whip up quickly. How fun does that sound, right? Thanks, Joe. And I've got, I know what else I wanted to show you. I want to make a market bag with a bunch of colors of, like doing motifs with multiple colors of Be So Baby yarn. So what are your thoughts on a color theme? Whether it's any of these color families that we did for all the colors, or would you rather see something like one of the color palettes I put together in that blog post showing mixing and matching from color families? What would you like to see, and how many colors would you like to see mixed in motifs for a market bag? I was thinking of adding like 3, 4, or 5 colors. I think the more colors, the more interesting it can be, because you don't have to do all 5 colors in every motif. What do you guys think of mixing and matching? Would you like to see a nature theme? Would you like to see sticking with one color from the pinks or the purples or the greens or the blues or the neutrals? Or would you rather see mixing and matching from a color theme? I also thought that go just crazy with the colors and pick a dark neutral for tying it all together, or picking one strong color to tie it all together. Oh, beach colors would be good for a project. Okay, I'm seeing crazy. Good. Crazy sounds fun. Mix and match from color themes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's something else that I thought would be fun for a new project that would be nice and simple. I think we could all use some simple projects right now too. We've always got our meaty projects, but it's fun to have a few Zen projects on hand as well. Hi, Floozy. Thank you. Someone said they love my backyard. Thank you. I do too. Oh, by the way, I've got to show you an update on my Mandevilla. Look, check this out. Remember how we've put 3 trellises on here? Look at this. It's grown past the 3 trellises. Would be nice to get the heavier pieces here and there. So, oh yeah, I've got some work to do. I'm going to have to thread some of these smaller ones in there. We've got more buds coming, but it's going, look at this. It's already up to 3 trellises, so it's probably time to put it on the floor and then stack. It came with 6 trellis pieces, so I can't believe it's grown past the 3rd. And my basil's almost ready for a new batch of pesto. My orchids are just thriving. Tomatoes are getting bigger. They may need to get staked soon. Lemon tree is growing. The ivy's growing. More basil's doing well here. The peppers, not so much. My fern is like out of control, gorgeous and wild and awesome. Plumeria is still blooming. A little slower, but still blooming. Still lots of flowers. And my spider plant's doing okay. So, oh, do you guys want to see something else cool? I'm not sure if I've popped this in my Amazon shop yet, but check out this screen that I bought. I want you to see this because I bought it for doing some photo shoots to have an interesting white background. It's like stiff plastic. Can you see how thin that is? It's stiff plastic, and it's these little tiles, and it's super light, and they attach together with little coilless pins and then screws at the top, and it's a room divider. Doesn't it just have like a Moroccan vibe to it or something? I don't even know. but I bought it so that when I'm in this room, I thought it might be fun to do some indoor photography. I can't set this down. Like, this isn't right now. This isn't the way a photo would look. But I wanted to have that beautiful textured white background for some indoor photos, especially if it got blurred out. Isn't that kind of cool? They weren't expensive. They're in Amazon. If I haven't put it in my Amazon shop yet, I will as soon as the podcast is over. Let me double check. It should be there already, because I really want you to see it. It comes in other colors. Let's see. Almost. Oh, I did add it already. So I'm going to give you the link right now, because I think it is just one of the coolest things I have ever seen. Here it is. So you can find it in my Amazon shop, amazon.com/shop/Kristin Omdahl. But I don't see why it couldn't be used outdoors. It's plastic, Grace. It's lightweight plastic. It looks amazing from afar, but it is really simple. No, that's not grass in my yard. That is red wood chips in my backyard. And you can see there's different styles of the room divider tiles as well. Can I put jaded peacock next to the purple? Next to the purple? Do you mean the blue? Or do you mean, I'm not sure which color you wanted to see next to jaded peacock, but here's jaded peacock and Be So Sporty gold bling, and it's possible you wanted, oh, you could definitely hose it off. Yes, it is just plain simple plastic, and I had it looks fancy, like a wood carved frame, like you would see in Morocco or something, but it's just simple lightweight plastic. It weighs nothing, next to nothing. Maybe this is what someone asked for, or maybe this is what someone asked for. If you want to ask again, but someone said jaded peacock alongside the purples. I'm not sure which purples. There's not a whole lot of purple in here, but I can show it to you next to, maybe you meant desert rose even. I think desert rose is actually quite beautiful with jaded peacock. I think those are lovely together. It's also beautiful next to Glacier Bay, which might be what you meant, or it's also pretty next to classic blue, or maybe you even meant Key West. Maybe. It looks pretty next to all of them. I think my favorite would be desert rose and Caribbean turquoise of those combinations. What about you? Does anybody have any other questions for me? Joyce says, wow. Good. I like wow. That is a cool room divider, isn't it, Kim? And have you ever seen a room divider like that? Oh, that would be another great combination. Okay, maybe this is my favorite combination. Jaded peacock and Caribbean turquoise in Be So Sporty gold bling. Yeah, that's really beautiful too. Lots of yarn changes with like majestic skies. I do have a video tutorial for the majestic skies crochet shawl, if that's what you're asking about. What is the coral? The coral is Key West. This is colorway Key West. It has blues and corals. Joan wants to know about the coral too. Yeah, the coral is called Key West, and today I have it new in gold bling and in silver bling. Here it is in Be So Sporty silver bling, and here it is in Be So Sporty gold bling. Yes, TGI Friday to you too, Lydia, and have a great weekend. If you have any questions about anything we talked about today, I have everything provided in the video description below and the chat here from Judy and from me. Thank you, Judy. And in the comments, I have pinned a comment to the top that has links to all of the new yarns as well. If you ever have any questions, by all means, leave them for me in the comments. I get notified from them all day long, so I'm able to respond to them, and I usually do. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed my show and tell with the garden, the yarns, the new room divider. If you enjoyed this podcast, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please click that red subscribe button in the corner. If you have friends that might enjoy the podcast or my tutorial videos, please share my videos with them as well. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.